So Iris asked me to make this video for the IST training for August of 2021. I'm in Harriman State Park and I'm filming this about 25 minutes from my house. In this video, I'm going to show you how I make my weekly videos for my online classes. Now, before I begin, I know that there's a lot of instructors out there that do things really different than the way I do it, and they make fantastic videos. So I'm not saying that anybody's wrong here. I'm saying this is how I do it. I know I'm really shiny right now, but it's already like 90 degrees and it's crazy humid, so I apologize, but just get used to it. So the 6 parts of this video are equipment, light, sound, composition, content, editing, and posting. And I'll explain what each one of those mean. So the first part is equipment. Now I'm shooting this on my cell phone. My cell phone looks like this, and I have it attached to this type of tripod. This tripod I got on Amazon for $10, and it came with a clip that you can attach your phone with. I'll be bringing it to our presentation for you guys to see. There are more expensive versions of this tripod, but you don't need to get those. I have an expensive DSLR camera that I use for videos, and that's what I bought initially. And I don't regret buying it, but you don't need to own one of these things. I actually have 2 of them. When I was working on my doctorate, I had to do a capstone project, so I had to make like 30 videos for that. So I needed the equipment, but you guys do not need to spend the money. All the equipment that I bought was used on eBay. So this is the camera that I bought. You can buy this now for like $200 without a lens, maybe $300 with a lens and a bunch of batteries and stuff. So, but again, you don't need that. The second setup that I have is one of these action cameras. Now I know a lot of you guys have heard or used GoPros. They're expensive too, so I went with the DJI Osmo, which I think I got it on Amazon Prime Day for like $125, $130. I can't remember, but it was definitely under $200, and I love this thing. When I shot all my videos last winter in the snow, that's what I used, and it was terrific. If I dropped it in the snow, I didn't worry about it getting wet or damaged. It was pretty good. And then the last one is my cell phone. That's what I'm shooting this video on. I'm using my cell phone with this $10 tripod that I bought on Amazon. Here's what that setup looks like. So again, I am not spending tons of money on equipment. I didn't spend thousands of dollars. I spent hundreds of dollars, sure, but you don't have to spend that much. If you want to use your cell phone, this is the quality of image you can get with your cell phone. And I don't have a good cell phone. I have an Android free phone, you know, the one that came with my plan. So I'm not spending like $100 a month paying for my cell phone. I think I pay $3 or $6 to pay for this phone. I can't remember, but it's not a lot. So you do not need an expensive cell phone to shoot your videos, and you can go cheap on your other equipment and get nice quality content. So when you start making your videos, a lot of people think it's the image that matters most, and I used to think that too, but it's not. It's sound. If people can't hear what you're saying, they won't watch the video. So your sound has to be good. Test your sound. I'm shooting this outside in Harriman State Park, and if you notice, you can hear like the cicadas in the background. And I'm also about a quarter of a mile away from Route 87. So what I do is when I make these videos, I hike into the park so the sound of the highway doesn't interfere too much with the sound quality. But you can hear the cicadas, you know, that's in there. I don't know that that really is so bad, but if you had a constant noise in the background, it's hard to listen to. If you're shooting these at home, it's going to be your air conditioner that's really going to affect the quality of your videos. So I hate to say it, you might have to turn off the AC while you're making your videos. So the next one is light. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up a terrible lighting situation where I think it looks crazy dark. I have the sun like lighting up my forehead, but then when I turn it a little bit, you can see that now you can see me. Now, sound, I think, is the most important part of your videos, because if you can't hear it, nobody's going to watch. The next thing is if they can't see what you're trying to show them, that's obviously a problem. So sound first, lighting second. Find a lighting situation where people can see what you need them to see. I don't know that you need to see me right now, but you can. So this is an example of sound and light. That's Route 87 over there. It's really noisy, and I'm in full sunlight now and really sweaty. So you can see the effect of both sound and light on the quality of your video. So the next part of this video is composition. Now right now you can see I'm right in the middle of the frame. The top of my head isn't touching the top of the screen too much, and there's a little gap beneath me. Now, I don't really shoot my videos this way. Like, I'm not going to bring it in too close to my face because that would be creepy. What I do is I shift it off to the side. And the reason I do that is I like to have a big area here where I can put graphics. And you can obviously do it there, and then I could put graphics over here. Now, I'm doing this as a handheld shooting situation. This is a tripod, so I could set this on top of something and it wouldn't be so shaky, which is something I would recommend. Not shaky looks like this. That looks pretty good, huh? The next part of this video is content. I like to limit each one of my videos to 3 things. I think if you put more than 3 things in a video, it's too much. So limit your content. Now, the next thing I do is when I'm teaching these classes, I also think that it's not such a bad idea to keep these videos to 5 minutes or less. When they're 5 minutes or less, people will stay tuned. But if you put an hour-long lecture on your Moodle shell, none of your students are going to watch that. So I had to stop the video for a couple seconds because a couple hikers walked by. They're not in the video. For editing your videos, there's 3 options. The first one is Adobe Premiere. We have a site license with Adobe where you can use Adobe Premiere and edit your videos. There's a huge learning curve on it. I am not going to teach you how to use Adobe Premiere. It's an amazing software package, and all the commercials, all the movies that you see on TV, they use Adobe Premiere. So any of those special effects you can do. I use Adobe Premiere quite a bit for these videos. For this one, I'm not. The second one is something called Corel Video Studio. I got my copy, an online download. I think I paid $30 for it. It's a real quick and easy version. Here's the link for it. I like it, but again, I'm not going to teach you how to use Corel Video Studio. It's pretty robust, but it has a kind of like 1990s look to it. So I don't know, if you want to get like wedding videos edited, that's probably what they're using. Anyway, and then the last one are free editing apps that you can get online. YouTube has something built into it that you can edit your videos right in YouTube online, and obviously that's going to be free. And you can do titles in there, you can add soundtracks and music and all that other stuff. So YouTube provides it, and then there's tons of other free apps online that you can edit your videos for free. Now sometimes they have watermarks in there, but who cares? So the last part of this video is, where do you post the videos that you make? There's 3 choices. The first is you can put them directly in Moodle. Now, I do that sometimes, and the benefit of doing that is when you create your shell from semester to semester, you can just copy, your videos and just move the whole entire thing over to your new sections. It works. The downside of that is it takes forever to upload videos into Moodle. So if you're going to do that, again, keep your videos short. A shorter video is going to have a smaller file size. So if you keep your videos to 2 or 3 minutes, then it won't take so long. But if you try to post an hour-long video into Moodle, it's going to take hours. Now, the next thing is you can also lower the resolution of your videos to make them smaller. So if you're not putting a lot of detailed diagrams on it, instead of using 1080p, you can go down to 720p or even 480p, and that makes the files a lot smaller. And you can change the resolution of your video in your camera setting, or you can change it in your editing software. So you can change it, like the resolution of your camera, you can go up and down. Never post a 4K video. Those things are humongous. They'll take days to post in some cases. I have never successfully posted a 4K video to Moodle, so I would not even try. So the next one is you can use our Google Drive account. Here's the link for that. It's faster than posting it into Moodle, and then you have a link that you can paste the link into Moodle. It does take a while to upload there for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it's faster than if you try to upload videos directly into Moodle. So that's your next choice. And then the last choice is to post it into YouTube. And YouTube has the fastest upload. I'm not sure why, but it's just a lot quicker to upload into YouTube. And then when you post it into YouTube, you can limit who sees it. So this is the screen that you would go to, and then you would select the middle choice for how you link it. So that means that only people can see it who have the link, but it's not searchable. So it won't randomly show up on people's searches in YouTube. And then the last one is you can list, like individual people who can see it, but don't use that because then you have to put in every single email of people that can access it. So use the middle one, this one. That's the best choice, I think, for posting it into YouTube. The downside to posting in YouTube is at the end of the video, it's going to have like commercials on it. It's going to have advertisements to other videos and things like that. So that's the downside for YouTube. So if you don't like that, don't use YouTube. But listen, every student is familiar with how YouTube works now, so they hopefully won't get distracted by cat videos or whatever pops up in their on their screen. This is the bonus part of this video. Have fun when you make your videos. I'm up on top of this mountain here. You can hear the highway down there, which I guess that's not so nice, but I'm on top of this mountain in Harriman State Park, and it's pretty up here. When I make my videos, I make it clear to my students that I make the videos specifically for them. And they notice that. They appreciate that. So make something that you care about, put the effort in, and I promise you, if you're having fun making videos and teaching your classes, your students get more out of it. So enjoy this time, and I hope to see you face to face. See ya. So this is Harriman State Park, pretty close to my house. I shot during the pandemic, I shot maybe 50 videos up here. And I have some in the snow and in the, and I almost fell. I have some in the snow and in the rain. And so I've seen all seasons up here for the last 15 months. But I've enjoyed doing it. I've enjoyed coming out here and shooting these things. I can't say that I make great videos, but I like making videos now. They were pretty cringy at first, but after a while I just said I don't care anymore. I'm just having fun with it. And and if someone doesn't like my videos, what can I do? So anyway, I'm encouraging you to go out and experiment and just make stuff. The more you make, the better you get at it, and hopefully you'll have some fun. You'll see that a tree fell down over here, so I had to go off the trail. It's really pretty up here. I'm glad that I got to know this place a little bit better. The reason I moved up to Tuxedo is for the nature, and this pandemic kind of encouraged me to get out more, which I've done. I've lost some weight. I'm in a little better shape, and I've benefited in a small way from being home for the last year or so. Anyway, that's really it. See ya.